In the emerging field of peak performance, individuals are discovering more scientific and tangible ways of tapping into greater levels of human potential.
Tiger Woods is really an example of perfection when it comes to peak performance. Our unconscious conditioning is hardwired into our brains. A conditioned thought often feels as if it's thinking you rather than you thinking it. We often cannot verbalize what that thought says, but we can look at our behaviors and reactions in order to define it. My work in Snap Out of It Now is all about this rewiring of the brain to support you in whatever you are trying to achieve. Too many of us have struggled to achieve while the hardwiring of our brain has worked against us. I want our brains to be working for us, not against us.
Dr. Adrianne Ahern is a professional speaker and performance psychologist. With a background in clinical psychology, she takes an innovative approach to peak performance, combining the disciplines of performance psychology, meditative breathing, and neurofeedback, using leading-edge technology to help people train their brains for higher and higher levels of performance.
A business client of mine moved from feeling inadequate and totally incapable of handling projects over $1 million. And now he's able to handle multi-million-dollar projects with confidence and ease. And his relationship with his wife has improved, along with his overall sense of well-being and health. A client of mine who's a competitive golfer wanted to lower her handicap. She went from a 15 to a 9. And as a byproduct of her mental training, she no longer suffers from insomnia. A business client of mine moved from feeling inadequate and ill-equipped to writing and publishing the book that had been in her heart for years. And in every one of these cases, my client simply had, it's a little bit more than simply certainly, but let go, broke free of their unconscious cages. We rewired the hardwiring in their brains, and then they created a new experience for themselves.
Dr. Ahern believes our brains have been conditioned with specific attitudes and patterns that cause us to respond in specific ways. She works with top-level athletes, CEOs, and individuals seeking higher levels of performance to break self-limiting patterns. In her keynotes and workshops, Dr. Ahern offers specific and proven tools people can use immediately to begin the rewiring process.
The important point is, first you need to cleanse the belief, that imprinted neural pathway from the body and the brain to create lasting change. You've acknowledged that your stories are not truths but conditioning. You've identified the specific stories that stink up your life. You've unplugged those stories from your physiology. Now it's time to rewire the brain. And I don't mean, this is when we have taken out the old DVD, and now it's time to insert the new DVD. And I don't just mean inserting a new thought. I mean inserting a whole new experience of yourself.
Dr. Adrianne Ahern is the author of Snap Out of It Now, a proven step-by-step guide to peak performance and self-mastery. She has been featured on radio and television on issues from sports psychology and peak performance to women's issues.
What would it be like if your wiring told you that you were smart, sexy, and powerful? That success was easy for you, and that you can easily handle anything that came your way, that you're fully equipped? How would you act and react?